Dion win.
Hi everyone, welcome back, maybe welcome for the very first time, and I'm here again with another review for you, and a review from one of my favourite directors, Gaspar. His latest film, Vortex, actually was released at festivals in 2021, and it's slowly but surely coming out over 2022, and it's a perfect time to get into it, because who does not enjoy talking about Gaspar Noé? He's one of my favourite filmmakers, and Vortex is really worth discussing. So enough introducing, let's get to it. Life is a short party that will soon be forgotten. Vortex follows the last days of an elderly couple stricken by dementia. Just stabbing my heart, Gaspar Noé. Vortex is nothing like anything he has ever made before. It's such a kind of stripped back, emotionally driven film that is laboriously strange, but it's fascinating, it's draining, it's everything that you expect from a Noé film, but a lot more tame. And I think the brutality of dementia is kind of the horror of this film, while we don't have necessarily the shock factor that we get in the usual Noés. The brutality of it all is the realism of what he's trying to portray. And I really kind of found sticking to one house, because obviously this was filmed over COVID, so small crew and everything like that, it kind of just gave it more character, it gave it more of an essence. There's no kind of build-up of understanding who these people are. All the dialogue is kind of improvised from the main cast, and I love that about it, because it kind of builds into this kind of meandering labyrinth of what dementia can be for people, and for the people that are caring for people who are going through this terrible disease. And this essence of the split screen I found to be really engaging, and he's used this in Lux Eterna and a few of his most recent shorts. I like the way that the dialogue is kind of transfixing between two little boxes, or how the day-to-day is journeying through. I think it's really riveting. Sometimes you are wondering where it's leading to, and I don't really mind that, because I think Noé isn't going to make a film that has kind of no relevance. And while I'm still trying to figure out the meaning of this film, I think it's something that's very dear to Gaspar Noé's heart. And I think, especially considering that he almost died last year, I think these kind of momentums have made him to create something like this. And as a lot of people have compared, a lot of people are comparing it to Amour from Michael Haneke. I see that, but there is something really different in here, because I think what Noé does so well is he keeps this like audacious, minimalistic approach that he kind of has, but it has the visual flair. And this sense of the abyss. The abyss is kind of dwelling over this tale, and I think this kind of human connection that we all have with our own sentimentality and our own mortality is something that kind of drives what Vortex is about. And I think as I kind of went through this, and I will be bluntly honest with you, it's one of these films you potentially might only watch once, but you will get so much from it. I'm not necessarily sure if I'm ready for another one, because it really kind of drained me. And cinema at times can do that, but I think with Vortex, I think it kind of wanted to make sure that the impact, the emotional impact the film has on you is really important. And there's no like kind of spoon feeding or forcing you to empathize. It's not like The Father and Anthony Hopkins. While Hopkins did a great performance, the film just spoon feeds you to kind of like, okay, this is when you need to feel sad, this is when you need to feel happy. With Vortex, it doesn't have that. And I think that's what Noé does so well. He never has made a film where you kind of connect or empathize with characters kind of forcefully. You have to build a rapport with them, and this rapport does build in really interesting ways. And this dissection, I think, of dementia and the way it works on families is really riveting. I know it's a very strange word to use, but I found it to be an interesting dynamic that he built around it. And I think when it comes to the cast, Dario Argento was absolutely astounding. I understand that he improvised a lot of his lines. I think that his kind of delivery was really strong. Kind of, he committed so much to this performance. But we have to talk about Françoise Dupont. Oh my lord, as the mother, I thought it was one of the best performances I saw in 2021. I think she channeled so much of what this disease can bring to families. And I'm not necessarily sure about the research or anything that she has kind of put into it, but wow, stunning absolutely mesmeric performance, and I thought Vortex was stellar from Gaspar Noé. Something I didn't expect at all. I expected something a lot more different. The minute I hear a title like Vortex, Gaspar Noé, I'm expecting something a lot more fucked up, but fucked up in kind of a twisted way. This is just fucked up because it's real and it's happening now. And Vortex is one of those films that you may or may not like, but you should respect Noé and give it a go when you can. So, have you seen Vortex? Please let me know in the comment section below what you thought of it. And if you haven't, what is your favourite Gaspar Noé film? I'm always intrigued to know how you're doing and everything like that. So, like, share, subscribe, do as you please, and I will be back with another video very, very soon. So, take care, and I will be back. Bye-bye.